Alright guys, what's up? It is Wednesday evening. I look a whole hot mess right now, but I told myself that I was gonna make this video today, so here I am. I wanted to make a video about withdrawal. A lot of people haven't experienced it. People that don't know about addiction or haven't been an addict or whatever, that haven't experienced withdrawal, that don't understand. I have experienced withdrawal so many times. I could not have ever explained it to you. Probably hundreds and hundreds of times. There were so many points throughout my addiction that, money was so, like, on a day-to-day basis that it was to a point where I was high, sick, high, sick, high, sick, high, sick. Because, as a lot of heroin addicts or former heroin addicts know, it's nearly impossible to save that morning bag. So the worst withdrawal that I ever experienced, interestingly enough, I think actually was from pills. Some people say Opana. I don't say it that way. I say Opana, to each their own. But I was going so heavy with those pills, and Opana is oxymorphone, for those of you who don't know. In my opinion, that shit is stronger than dope. Especially when you're going as heavy as I was. I was waking up on fire, if you want to even call it waking up, and then waking up in a swimming pool with my ex-partner. I mean, Jesus, if you know who she is, ask her. She'll validate all that shit. It happened. We were waking up all over the county, not even knowing what was going on. That shit was crazy, very dangerous, and very addictive. And I went through a very bad withdrawal from those pills for the first time when I was very young, actually. I think I was 18 or 19, and we were in our first apartment, and that withdrawal, like, I don't mean to give you guys a bad image, but, I was ripping my clothes off, writhing around the ground, like, moaning, groaning. I thought that I was going to die. My ex-partner was debating whether or not to call 911, and it was so fucked up at that time because her mom had a whole script of Percocet, and which, obviously if she had given me Percocet, it would have taken it right away because Percocet is oxy, so there you go. That's how that works. For those of you who don't understand how drugs work. Yeah, and she just refused to give them to me because that was the type of spiteful shit that she did. And, her mom was a little, but yeah, she did shit like that. So I knew she had them, and I knew that she would rather me be that sick. And I was like incoherent. I was losing it. I was hearing things. I was seeing things. I think I was throwing up. I was all over. I was smashing shit. I don't really remember. It was like a whole blackout for me. And I thought, like I said before, I thought I was going to die. So there was that withdrawal. And then, obviously it's like, I've never really experienced a crack withdrawal. I smoked a lot of crack, but, I never really, like, I know people that went hard for crack and go hard for crack. I know people like that. There's a lot of people like that. Some people, that's their drug of choice. I liked crack, but for some reason, I don't know, I'm a downer person. I'm not an upper person. And like, like they said in that Party Monster movie, don't smoke crack without heroin. And like that was like a rule that I had. It was like, I didn't never liked smoking crack unless I could come down. I'm naturally very up here, so I like to come down. I like to escape. I don't want to be all like tweaked out. I don't like that shit. Anyway, withdrawal, anybody who's withdrawing right now watching this video, I'm sorry. I know what you're going through, but you will get through it, and I know it doesn't feel like it. I know it doesn't feel like it. Take a hot shower. That's what I did. Even if you feel like you can't, it will help. Try to move around. Try to walk. That's what helped me. I don't know, I don't know. That's what helped me. Like, my ex-partner wouldn't move. And we were withdrawing all the time, so I'm sure you can imagine that she rarely moved. I'm only half joking. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I'm serious, though. Like, she didn't want to shower, she didn't want to get up, she didn't want to get dressed. Like, she was like, don't fucking talk to me, like, I'm dead to the world, like, that's it. And, like, I couldn't do it. Like, I spent most of if I was withdrawing and I was home, I had to be moving, and I had to be, like, standing and sitting or crying and screaming in the shower. Like, it was the only thing that made my body temperature normal. I constantly felt like I was crawling out of my skin. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sit up, I couldn't get comfortable. I was hot, I was cold, I was sweating, I was shaking, I was just, creepy, crawly, tingly, not feeling right, and your body just feels achy and shitty and terrible. Like, I'm telling you, I know. I've been through it so many times. And, it goes away. I promise. So, if you can draw that strength up to get through it, it goes away. You have to want it. You have to want it. If you give up and you give in, you'll have to go through it again. That's what we do to ourselves. We give in. Because it is that bad. I will tell you, that's what kept me going. I could not handle being sick. I could not handle being sick. I really could not. I couldn't. I hated it. I mean, to be fair, I handled being sick a lot better than most people. However, being sick at times caused me to be violent. It caused me to be a dick. It caused me to be rude, and, I lost compassion. It caused me to be a monster. It caused me to break the law, allegedly. It caused me to do a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do, just like my addiction in general did, Being sick is just as bad, and when you're sick, you're not high. But that sickness is so bad that all you want to do is be high, but honestly, you're only getting normal. You're not really getting high. I mean, some people, if you get good shit, you're gonna get high, but honestly, you're just getting unsick. Some people just want to get off E or unsick. You know what I mean? Withdrawal is some serious shit, man. Like, I have a high pain tolerance. I'm a tough bitch. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around. But I don't want to be sick. Nuh-uh. Let me tell you. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to this day. The best thing about being sober is waking up not fucking sick. But, like I said before, to anybody out there that is going through withdrawal right now, it will get better. I promise. It will get better. You will get through this. Drink a lot. Stay hydrated. Water. Gatorade, blankets, maybe blankets and a fan, maybe blankets and an AC. Take a shower. I know it sucks. It sucks, but it's worth it. That's a fact. Snapple facts. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, man, that withdrawal's no joke. That shit's a fact. It's serious. And that's what keeps a lot of us going around. It's the same cycle. I was just on mobile patrol before, which, if you don't know, in my area is an app where you can check the local jails around here and see who's been arrested. And like 5 of my, former guys that I know and people that I've seen recently, especially down at the methadone clinic, they're back in. Christmas is next week, man. Come on, man. Your families want you home, guys. Come on. Come on. You're my friends. God, the girls, like your children are home, like, without you. Like, come on. Christmas is next week, man. The withdrawal only the longest that main withdrawal lasts is a week or two. Like, I know that the after withdrawal, that shit could last up to years, but the worst of it, man, it's only gonna last you like a week tops. You know that. We know that. Get through it. Come on. It's worth it. I know that withdrawal sucks. That withdrawal is horrible. The withdrawal is bad. Withdrawal is real bad. But we can overcome it. I overcame it. If I can overcome it, you can overcome it. Let's do this together. Let's overcome it. Withdrawal ain't nothing. Look at what we've all been through. Withdrawal's a pussy. Fuck a withdrawal. Look what we've been through. Come on now. Get with the program. It's better. Life is better. Let's do this.